Hi guys, it's B and welcome to my channel. So, today's Monday. Okay, I didn't forget to film on Monday. That's good. It's 6 p.m. by the way, but I finished. Let me just plug this so you can see. Yeah, I finished Bratva Bride and we need to chat. Um I guess this week is also Adriana tells me what to read because what the fuck. She was like, what are you in the mood for? I mean, these weeks I'm too stressed to think about what I want to read, so she delivers. It's fine. I mean, at this point, she's my other brain cell, okay? We share the same one, so hers works for me, okay? Whatever. This book is about um Ilayana, if I'm not mistaken. I hope I'm not butchering her name. I'm sorry if I do. But she is a Bratva princess, okay? But not a princess in the way that you would think in the Italian mafia. No, we're on the Russian. Women fight. Women are strong as fuck. Okay. So let me tell you something. Um I'm in love with this woman. That woman is me. Me, I mean, we are the same fucking person, okay? Okay. But then they need to form an alliance for some shit that's going on with the Italians. Okay. And the Italians, the capo, well, was it the capo? It was the Don. I don't know. No. The Don is the outfit. Whatever the capo. Okay. The Italian mafia is the MMC's father, and he's the one who's gonna take over whenever he steps down. This man. He has heterochromia, okay? He has one eye that is blue and the other one is green. That's my fucking dream, by the way. I don't really like Italian men, but you know what? Fictionally, I'll take everything, okay? But this man, I mean, the marriage was not actually on the table, okay? But he saw her and he said, you know what? Fuck it. I want her. I want her. He was like determined, okay, to have her. So yeah, he got her. Oh boy, oh boy. I had the time of my life. Okay, I couldn't put it down. I couldn't. I couldn't. But I noticed something, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry I have to be this person, but I have to. Okay, I'm sorry. I I speak Spanish, and I kinda speak Italian. Okay, I'm not like perfect at Italian, but I can defend myself. So, um, in both languages, there were like things that were not correct, and I was like, okay, I'm not. I mean, I looked past that kind of, but yeah, it was like too literal. Like if you would like translate word for word, and I was like, that's taking me out of the story. But I mean, I gave it 4 stars. I mean, okay, it was based on vibes, but it was just the little things, you know. When in Spanish, whenever we ask a question, we have an interrogation, whatever, how do you call that, whatever the sign, the interrogation sign. We have two, one in the beginning and one at the end, and we have a lot of accents. The interrogation, like, marks, whatever the fact that was called, where I mean they weren't in the place they should, and also the accents were the other way around. So it was like, if the accent has to go that way, why are you putting it that way? I just, it was the little things, you know, that I was like, "Mm, mm." And some things in Italian didn't even make sense. It was like, no, that doesn't mean actually that. They don't use it for saying that. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm being a pity bitch. I'm being a picky bitch. I am aware of that. So I mean, I'm owning it. Okay, but 4 stars. You can, I mean, you can like convince me convince me of anything. Okay, but doing that, that's, I'm sorry, when you make those kinds of mistakes, it's that easy to ask just ChatGPT to fucking make the fucking sentence for you. So I didn't like that, but 4 stars. I loved him. And she's so badass. She is like, you want to do something to me? Watch it. You think I'm inoffensive? Like, you think I'm going to just cry and own it? Fuck no. She went to fight. I love her. I love her. And he just wanted her to challenge him the whole time. He was like, I don't want an Italian woman that will just look at me and say, yes, whatever the fuck you want. No. He wants a bitch. And he got one. So I had the time of my life, okay? Am I going to jump right into book 2? Probably. I don't know if today, because I was like reading here and there because I have a lot of exams next week. So I have like every minute is scheduled. So yeah, I do those things, It's like I reward myself. Like I study for an hour or two and then I have 10 minutes to read, and that's how I work, okay? That's how I work. And then I take an hour or an hour and a half, depending on the amount of work I have, to read and then come back to studying. I'm that bitch. Okay, everything. If you could see my calendar, if I could take you into my mind and you could see how everything is compartmentalized, you'll lose your shit. You would actually lose your shit. But whatever, it's fine. It is me, okay? I am organized to my core. I have actually even planned whenever I do whatever. So I'm talking about showering, peeing, whatever, everything is scheduled. I'm sorry, I'm wasting no time. So yeah, it is what it is. That's the kind of bitch I am. Yeah, I'm a Virgo. What's the actual surprise at this point? But yeah, I just leave you here and we'll see if I update you today or tomorrow. Depends. Maybe I'll update you someday. My brain is fried at this point. We'll see. We'll see if I just update you today or tomorrow. We'll see. I think I'm going to start it whenever I finish what I'm doing, but shut up, don't blame me. Hi. So before I forget, because I have a dentist appointment in an hour or something, and I started the second book. I don't know what chapter I'm in, 7, something like that, probably. Let me just 5. Well, that's where I am. So yeah, I need to continue, but I changed my Kindle insert. I made it. Yeah, I made actually a lot. I did a green one, pink one, a black one, well, gray one, a blue one, a white one, and a yellow one, and changed the one that I have on my iPad. It's purple. I love it. So yeah, I wanted to show you that. And the second book, coming back to this, this book is about Alexander and that woman. Okay, if you have read the first book, you know what I mean about that woman. Okay, so I feel like I know who she is. I feel like I know, but we have no information. She never said who she is, but I have a theory. We'll see about that. But yeah, I am filming this now because I have to go through a gum surgery, so I don't know if I'll be able to talk when I get back. And yeah, so in case I can't speak, then this is what you have. Okay, so you cannot tell me that I didn't update you every single day. But I make no promises because sometimes I forget. Okay, Hi, long time no see. First of all, ignore this, okay? This is a bruise. This is another bruise, and I have stitches all over my fucking mouth. Okay, I'm sorry if I cannot speak properly. This is the best I've gotten at speaking like in the last 3 days. So yeah, just get over it again. Today is Friday, by the way. Yeah, I couldn't speak on Tuesday, nor they could on Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah, I couldn't. So whatever. If you don't understand me, what the fuck did I say? If you don't understand me, then shut the fuck up and deal with it. Okay? I just I'm doing the best I can. Okay? I'm doing my best with the limitations I have. Okay? I mean, I can't stop looking at this because it looks like someone punched me in the face. No, just this is my skin and this is what it does. She just, don't touch me because I'll bruise. Whatever. I finished 2 books, by the way. I finished Bratva's Prince and Bratva's Knight. Let's talk about this, okay? Let's talk about Bratva's Prince. I think I told you, okay, about this book. If I didn't, girl, you have it now. And if I did, shut the fuck up. So, this is Alexander Andrea's book, okay? Alexander, he's the next Packham. Okay, because Packham, no, Pakhan, whatever. I just don't mind me. Yeah, he is the one that's gonna go after Dimitri. And let me tell you something, that book, I didn't think that I was going to cry at that book because it didn't seem like it. I loved Alexander and I loved Drea. And I cannot tell you who she is, okay? But she is related to Los Zetas, okay? The translations were better in this book, okay, from Spanish to English. They were better, not perfect, but they were better. So yeah, we love that, okay? We love improvement. But I look past that a lot of the time because if I'm enjoying the book, that doesn't bother me that much. I just read it in Spanish and well, okay, I don't read the translation and that's okay. And I do it the same with Italian and French, whatever. The thing here is, a lot of shit went down, a lot of things happened, and I cannot tell you. I wish I could, but yeah, you know who I spammed, right? Yeah, Adriana. She was like, "I'm so sorry, you're crying," and I'm like, it is what it is. I didn't cry on book 2, so I had to cry on book 1. I wait, no, I didn't cry on book 1, so I had to cry on book 2. Sorry. And I had the time of my life, to be honest. And Alexander and Andrea are into some kinky shit, but next level kink, like primal play and a lot of shit. I'm not judging. I had the time of my life reading about that, okay? But yeah, I loved it. And a lot of things, sad things happened. And the ending. I finished the book and I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean those 2 last lines? What do you mean? What was that? Just tell me what the fuck was that? Well, I moved on to book 3, of course, because I needed to fucking know what the fuck happened after that. I don't know if I said the rating, but I gave it 3 stars. 4 stars. 4 stars. I gave it 4 stars. I'm sorry. Is this a pimple that wants to show up because I'm from a fucking period? I'm done with everything this fucking month. I cannot even breathe at this point. I'm drowning in stress, but I'm alive. Let's just say that again. I'm fucking alive. Let's be careful for that, I guess. Whatever. Book 3. Well, book 3 was Bratva Knight. This was Nikolai and Tatiana's book. And let me tell you something. I sobbed 90% of this book. I did, by the way. I didn't want to, but I couldn't stop. It was like, because you know something happened, okay? And you almost know in book 2, but Nikolai never said what happened. So when you read about, am I going to fucking, I just finished it, so I'm emotional, okay? I'm on my period, shut up. Well, the thing here is that you read what happened, and you read it like in 2 chapters into the book, and I was sobbing, and I'm like, I remember I wrote a message to Ariana. I said, "Are you fucking kidding me? This is what happened." And I cried there. I cried the next chapter and the next. And the first 10 chapters, I don't know if that's accurate, but the first chapters, I was sobbing the whole time. The fucking whole time. I had the worst time of my life and the best time of my life. Okay? I loved them. They are my favorite. I'm sorry. Tatiana and Nico. Chef's kiss. Chef's fucking kiss. That was the best book. But a lot of shit went down. And I was crying every 2 to 3 chapters. It was embarrassing at that point. I was just reading and I just kept crying and crying and crying, and they were happy and in love, and then shit happened and I was like, what the fuck? I just want them to be happy. And they never were. It's always happened. Huh? Always. Wait, what else did I say? Oh, whatever. Always. My brain is not braining. I'm too tired. But I loved every second of it. And thank God for that fucking ending. I was sobbing at the ending as well. At this point, I'm a fucking crier. Okay? I cannot get over that. I will cry. Not at every single book, but something sad happens, I'm the one crying. At this point, I just own it. I could be like, I'm not that big of a crier. No. I was full on bawling my eyes out at everything. And if you read this book, you'll know why. Because this was fucking traumatizing. It was the best time of my life and the worst time of my life. I think I said that. But yeah. I kept being happy for them and crying happy, happy tears, and then full on sad sobbing. And I tried to get a grip of my emotions, but I couldn't. I just couldn't. I fucking tried, okay? I tried my best, but my best was not enough. That's me on life, by the way. I just try my best and nothing goes my way, but whatever. Yeah, 5 fucking stars. 5 fucking stars. I cannot tell you anything more. I love this man with my whole heart. If I could choose one fucking man in all this series, that would be Nikolai. He's one of my top mafia men, to be honest. And I have a lot of mafia men, okay? I've read a lot of mafia. But this man, he did everything. He fucking did everything. So just go read that book. Go read that fucking book because it was worth it. So yeah, the next book is Bratva's Butcher, if I'm not mistaken. And I think it's gonna be Dimitri's book, but I thought it was gonna be Lukian's book. Where the fuck is Lukian's book? I think a new one is going to come out at some point, but I need Lucian's book. I mean, if you're seeing, those are stitches that are inside my mouth. So just, I fucking brush my teeth, okay? This is just the things what are attached to my palate, just holding the stitches together, okay? Shut up. Shut the fucking mouth, okay? I brush my fucking teeth, okay? I'm not that disgusting. I'm not disgusting at all. I'm a bitch 90% of the time, but just to my friends. They know me, so I mean, it is what it is. Ow. Ow. That hurt because I moved too much. Well, you know what? That's karma, I think. So, yeah. Whatever. I thought the next one was gonna be Lucan's, but I guess not. I mean, it makes sense on the story, the main plot that's going on. It makes sense that it's Dimitri's book. But I don't know how everything is gonna go because, yeah, I mean, I don't know how I'm going to feel like being inside of this man's mind, because we know he lost his wife, and in a brutal way. And you know that from book one. When you know Ilayana, you know his story. Like, but we don't know how he dealt with it. And I don't know if I'm prepared. I think I should just get tissues so I can sob in peace. I don't know. I'll tell you how I feel about book 4. Good morning. I forgot to update you yesterday and maybe the day before. Whatever. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know. But well, I'm here to give you a recap because I finished the Bratva Butcher, and let me tell you something. I didn't know that book was going to break me the way that it did. I mean, when I saw it was Dimitri's book, I was like, oh boy, this is gonna be hard because we know from book 1 that he lost his wife 10 years ago. And seeing everything the way he loved her from his POV, his words, his feelings, everything. And we relive a lot of things that happened in the books 2 and 3. And I didn't want to. Again, I didn't want to relive them because they were traumatic enough. But yeah, the author said, hold my fucking beer. You're gonna relive them. I bawled my eyes out for at least 60-70% of the book. Okay, there were other times where I had the time of my life, but I suffered too much. And when I mean too much, when I say too much, I mean it. Okay, it was like the way he described being in love, like what love was, and fuck, I just couldn't hold it together for 5 minutes. I just couldn't. So yeah, of course it was 5 stars. Like there's no fucking doubt about it. Um. So yeah, I mean, Adriana told me that it didn't end up in a cliffhanger, but it kind of did. So she lied to me. She lied to me. I mean, mildly, okay, because it's not a cliffhanger that you need the next book, but I am obsessive, so I need the next book, and there's not even a fucking release date. So I'm pissed. Not at Adriana, but at the author, because I need that book. Okay, okay, I need that book. It's Lucian's story, and if you have read this, you know. Okay. But yeah, I mean, this story is about Dimitri. He is the Pakan. Okay. The Bratva's Pakan. But I cannot tell you where he is or what's going on because that's a fucking number one spoiler. Okay. And she, yeah, I cannot talk. I cannot tell you what this book is about without spoiling everything. So I'm just gonna shut up about the book and that's it. But if you want emotional damage, books three and four were like oh another level of emotional damage. Even though book two broke me because something happened, and oh boy, how that happened! I was pulling my ass out. I just couldn't call it together because I mean, there's the thing. I liked Alexander Andrea, which is book two, but I like them more as side characters than the main characters. So yeah, I mean, I loved the story and stuff, but I I'm sorry, but I'd say they're my least favorite couple, even though I know I need to know like look and story and stuff. But I'd say Tatiana and Nikolai number one. I mean, for sure. Then I I don't know because I loved book one. Okay, I loved it, but the way the last one broke me, I say there's Autumn and Dimitri, the second, and then Ileana and Arturo, but they're like really tied, and then Alexander and Andrea. So yeah, that's what I say. Okay. I don't know if you have read it, okay, but if maybe it's just me that it's not that I didn't like Alexander and Andrea, it's just they felt so much better as side characters. So yeah, I mean, I still enjoy the book, so I had a time of my life, but you know, whatever. And then something unexpected happened. I found myself like reading the first book in the Chestnut Spring series. Boy, okay. I know, I know that I loved small town romances. Okay, I am a sucker for those, but I didn't know I had a thing for cowboys. Girl, Elsie Silver, I have never read a book from her. Okay, but bitch, um, yeah. I mean, chef's kiss. I had the time of my life. So this is the story about summer. But I never told you the title. The first book is flawless. Okay, so yeah, it's flawless. This is a story about Summer. Summer is just graduated law school, and she's working for her father. And her family story is kind of fucked up, but I'm not gonna tell you about that. And then he is Red East Eaton. Eaton. Eaton isn't Eaton, I think. I am I'm bad when it comes to yeah, remember that kind of stuff. Whatever. He is a bull rider. Okay. And he has his fair share of drama. Okay? Media drama and stuff. So he needs like a nanny, okay, for himself. Okay, because Summer's father decided that he needed grounding. Okay. So he sends Summer for 2 3 months, something like that, to take care of his PR thing. And yeah, shit happens. Of course, shit happens. I mean, I remember vividly, like maybe chapter 5, when his father said, I mean, her father, sorry, said to her, like, make sure this man keeps it on his pants. And I remember telling Adriana, this man is going to like hold it in her pants instead. So yeah, that's how that happened. Okay, a lot of shit went down. I mean, a lot of shit went down. Okay, but I I had the time of my life. I mean, it was a 5-star book. Yeah, I don't know why. I am a sucker for those. Like, I had the time of my life. That, yeah, yeah. I mean, what can you ask from me? I like ate that up in like, I don't know, 2 hours and a half, 3 hours. I mean, I couldn't stop. I tried to stop, but I couldn't. And of course, I picked up book two. Yeah. And I don't know why. I mean, I picked up Heartless. This is Kate's and Willa's story. And let me tell you something. The mouth of this fucking man is filthy. Okay, but okay, he's a single dad, which we know at this point that lately single dads that do that for me. Okay, I mean they hit this point. I didn't know I had a thing for single dads, but it turns out I have. But girl, girl. Okay, he's a single dad. Okay, Luke is his child. His mother is nowhere to be seen. That I hate that woman. And she's Willa. Willa is Summer's best friend. Okay, and she is gonna be Luke's nanny. And she has to move in for 2 months. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna tell you anything more. You have enough. I mean, I love the nanny trope. When it comes to single dads, yeah, that or arranged marriage. Like, I'm a sucker for those. So, I mean, I had the time of my life. 5 fucking stars. I mean, they're my favorite. I just read the first two. So, yeah, but am I going to jump right into book three and four? Probably. I mean, I'm not even ashamed of it. I know who I am. I'm my fucking core. So, yeah, of course, I'm gonna do it. It's fine. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, I don't know. I'm having the time of my life. Willa and Kate or something else, to be honest. Yeah. The way he was like so sure about her, like, I don't give a fuck about who knows about you and I want to be with you, so shut the fuck up. Girl, fair. Fair. I want a man like that. I mean, they don't exist, okay, in the real world. But yeah, a girl can wish. But yeah, I mean, Elsie Silver. I'm sorry it took me this long to get to you. So I guess I'll just enjoy the ride. So yeah. So guys, this is the end of the vlog. I hope you liked it, and see you in the next one. Bye.